various federal government agencies, not a man who no one voted for and has no Senate-confirmed position or power. So I, Sagar, have been trying to grapple with what all this means, how to describe it. I think it is somewhere beyond a constitutional crisis. I think it is probably short of a coup, given that he doesn't, as far as I know, have control of the military. But that's the kind of territory we're getting into when you have one guy, richest man on the planet, not elected.
Ladies and gentlemen, yet again, we have another example of why the folks in independent media should focus more on their work than this gimmick of mainstream media this and mainstream media that and corporate news this and independent media is so great. And ironically, she came from mainstream media. But anyway, a coup does not require the military. There are many different types of coups. Now, I don't expect her or anyone to know everything. So this is not about attacking her just because she got something wrong. I know I get things wrong. Everybody gets things wrong. The thing is the context. January 6th was a major event. And because of January 6th, the conversation about coups and the types of coups has been part of the conversation. We've discussed this, right? I didn't even know anything about coups before January 6th. I didn't know there was different types of coups. But this is something that came up in the January 6th conversation where we learned that a military coup is only one type of coup. So she, being a professional who gets paid money, I don't make any money doing this. No money whatsoever. She does this for a living. Her husband does this for a living. Independent media. And neither of them picked up on or learned about different types of coups since January 6th. I mean, probably one of the biggest stories of their careers. But this is supposed to be better than mainstream media. Anyway, and by the way, I say this as a person who has been a big fan of the Breaking Point show. Lately, I'm a little bit, let's just say I'm struggling with what I think about Breaking Points today. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what my thoughts are on that. But in terms of coups, you have a self-coup, a soft coup, a palace coup, a push coup. I don't know how to pronounce that. So, a soft coup, sometimes referred to as a silent coup or bloodless coup, is an illegal overthrow of a government. But unlike a regular coup, it is achieved without the use of force or violence. So if I really want to stretch and give them the benefit of the doubt, she didn't refer to the type of coup. She didn't say soft coup. I mean, if she said soft coup, she would absolutely be incorrect. She just says coup. So if you go by just a regular coup, as you can see here, it absolutely matches what she's saying. It says an illegal or overt attempt by a military organization or other government elites. So even that definition apparently has a problem that I'm just seeing right now just by me looking at the definition. Now, someone who is working in media, whether you are independent or corporate, I would hope that she prepared for this broadcast. And in preparing for it, you know, when you use words like coup, she's asking a question, like that's something that she should have done in her preparation. And in that preparation, I would hope you would actually look up what the word means, but I guess not. But according to what it says here, the military organization is an or. So that means you could do a coup as an illegal or overt attempt by government elites, not the military, because that's an or, so it's not saying both of them. So it could just be government elites to unseat an incumbent leadership. So it would seem to be more accurate to say that this is not a coup because I don't believe anyone's trying to unseat an incumbent. So it has nothing to do with the military. Military is not required unless you're talking about that specific type of coup. So To be more accurate, a coup would be a standard coup, just a regular coup currently, would be an attempt by Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer to unseat Donald Trump as president of the United States. They believe that he's a rogue president and they're defending democracy or whatever. And behind the scenes, they come up with some kind of a scheme. I don't know how they pull that off, but somehow they come up with a scheme to get him out of power. That would be a coup. No military needed. So a self-coup would be Trump trying to stay for a third term, apparently. Legally elected, tries to stay in power. Soft coup is what this could be described as. So this definitely could be described as a coup. I'm not a lawyer, but it seems to meet the definition to some degree. The thing that you would want to challenge is the overthrow of government. In a court of law, I would have to argue and show evidence that that is what they're trying to do. And I guess we would want to have a definition of what overthrow means. So those are some challenges there potentially. So a palace coup appears to be, it says a coup in which one faction within the ruling group displaces another faction. So this to me would be Republicans replacing Republicans, because they are the ruling group right now. So this would be Mitch McConnell trying to kick Donald Trump and J.D. Vance out of office and become president. That's my reading of this. The pooch, I don't know how to say that. So this is a military one. Political military actions of an unsuccessful minority reactionary coup. This sounds like something that would apply to what's happening now, perhaps. Political military actions of an unsuccessful minority reactionary coup. Weird. So there's other coups, and there's a coup that's specifically a military coup. There's a medical coup, which might have been tried with Donald Trump. There's a judicial coup. So if they try to say that Trump is violating the Constitution or something, I don't know what the argument would be, but using the courts to get him out of office. He's an illegal president, blah, blah, blah. Oh, a dissident coup. So apparently they've classified January 6th as a dissident coup. So it's a coup where the culprits are normally protesters without backing from any military or police units. That's a very bad one because it doesn't say what they're doing. It's just saying that they're not. It's protests. So it's saying who it is and who it's not, but they're not saying what they're doing. What makes it a dissident coup? Are they overthrowing government, or what's that about? Democratic coup. I wonder what that is. No information on that one. Constitutional coup, consistent with the Constitution, often by exploiting loopholes. So someone found a loophole in the Constitution where Donald Trump should not be president because he was involved in an insurrection, blah, blah, blah. They take it up to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court agrees. And then I guess Supreme Court orders him removed, and then the military shows up, I guess. Anyway, this is the Debate Me channel. Debate me in the comment section below. Click on the like button, subscribe, smash that bell. Be well.